counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked the mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win, applied myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, applied myself, I felt it in.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. I'm so excited. Hey, I miss y'all, man. It's been 2 days that I've been on. Feel me? Like I watched y'all on Tuesday. I was itching to, this is hot born, but y'all held it down Tuesday. And we here, man. We got some games to talk about. It's still playoff time. I got my bros with me, Dave and Tomo. What's good, fellas?
What's up? What's up? It is Thursday. Tomo, turn me up.
Man.
Turn me up. Up. Hey, we lost last night, but I still feel confident. I do not care. The Knicks are out of there on Friday. I'm telling you this right now.
You're done, son.
It's some game sixes that's going on tonight. Looking like Phoenix might get bounced. Might be going home early. And it looks like the Celtics might be going home early, too. I don't know what's going on, fellas. Boston was supposed to be... Joe, you said Boston was the best team in the league. I don't look like it now.
Wow.
Well, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? All I know is I'm excited. Back with my bros. And, Joe, it's usually me not there on Tuesday. Now it seems like we switched up a little bit.
I know, right?
But how y'all doing, fellas?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. All my picks. I don't even want to make predictions no more because this whole second round of the playoffs, I just been L's. Every time I make a pick, it's just been L.
You got Philly right.
I did. That's it.
I got everything except for Philly right. Well, no. Not the Nuggets. I got that wrong too. So it's all good. But
let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's get it, man. Hey, I'm ready. Go ahead, Tomo.
Oh no, I wasn't. I'm waiting for you to start the show, man. Let's get this out the way, man. I got some people I need to talk to because we got a roster. We got these schedules coming out officially.
Oh yeah, let's get it. Yeah. So listen, y'all. Before we start the show, look at J-Mo excited. I know you're excited today. Like this video on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter. Retweet it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it on YouTube. All right. Like it. Subscribe on YouTube on the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And follow the Facebook page if you haven't already. If y'all know that Facebook has been the followers been going up in the last week and a half. I've been watching. I've been watching y'all. There you go. All right. Hey, when you play that audio, I'm still getting used to the actual audio. I'm used to the background microwave type noise. It's like I'm in a hallway type noise, right?
No. We ain't the AFC North.
Stop it. That's a IG chat. IG chat joke. Before we get to the IG chat, so make sure y'all use that comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be using throughout the show. Like Jerry, shout out to Jerry. Shout out to Jerry Carl for coming on the first episode of BWT with Teddy. Baseball with Teddy. It aired last night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. It was awesome. A great show. And look for another episode to drop Saturday, y'all. All right. So look forward to that. And Tomo, talk about those IG chats we have going on.
Do I need to tell them about the chats, man? Because the chat's it's been a 3-week run. We've been on a run. Like each chat, it ain't just one. Normally it'd be like maybe the NBA chat will go up and then it'll have its downtime. Maybe the NFL chat will spike up and then it'll go down. Maybe the MLB's been consistent. So I'm gonna give them that. They've been consistent. The Refuse to Lose chat has been up and down. Everybody, when the games come on, we go to the NBA chats. Then y'all like, what do you mean consistency within the chats? We talking about like one of your favorite group chats on your phone. And you know how you look up and you'll see like 10,000 messages. You're like, man, what's going on in here? That's what we got going on over here at Refuse to Lose, but we're doing it on Instagram. Matter of fact, on Instagram. So if you want to follow us, hit us up at Refuse to Lose Sports. That's Refuse the number 2 Lose Sports on Instagram. Hit us up in the DMs and say, hey man, I heard y'all talking about these chats and I want to be a part of them. So recently we had Jerry join the chats. He came in, got welcomed. He did the baseball episode. Again, shout out to you, Teddy. Baseball with Teddy. Make sure y'all check it out. Learned a lot, even though the Nets can't win a game. Now we got a newcomer. Jerry was Rookie of the Year. Now we got Mike in the NBA chat.
Okay, Mike.
Mike from Boston.
Man, they came in swinging, man. And that's what we like, man. We like for you all to join the chats and participate. Don't just join the chats because you want to get the latest news, updates, and transfer portals. We give you everything, literally from NBA all the way down to college to boxing, literally everything. But when you get in these chats, participate. You can drop some jokes in there. It's a lot of tough-skinned people in there. We know what it is. It's simply sports trash talk. We just want to keep everything. We get a little rated R, but it's mostly PG when it comes to the trash talk. No one takes anything personal because at the end of the day, we're not really getting paid on the court or on the field or what is it, the baseball field? Yeah, on the field too. So join the refusal. There we go. I might be an outfielder. But join the Refuse to Lose chats. Hit us up. Let us know what's going on. We got a real situation going down in the NFL chat outside of the schedules. But again, we encourage you all to keep commenting, keep liking the videos, and join the chats, man. The chats fuel the show. Take it away, Joe.
Let's get it. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. So look, y'all, our first topic, first game, we got to talk about New York forcing the game 6, putting them back in Miami. All right, Dave, it's your squad. You came on the show. You said, I know we lost, but I still feel confident about us winning. New York is done. That's what you said. All right. So talk to us about last night and what's going to happen going forward.
Hey, last night, all I got to say is Jalen Brunson, my bad. Jalen Brunson. They balled out last night. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. They needed to play a game to not get a gentleman's sweeps on Miami, and they balled out. There's nothing I can really say about that. They balled out. However, we still almost came back and won that game. We only lost by 9 points. Now I know they were up by as much as 19, but in that third quarter, we came back and we got close. Jimmy only had 19, and we shot terrible from 3. They did exactly what they were supposed to do, and I take nothing away from what they did last night. They played a great game. Like was it Jalen Brunson and Grimes? Jalen Brunson and Grimes. Wow, coming from somebody that's still in Cancun, but Brunson and Grimes played the entire game. They didn't even take a break last night. They played the entire and Julius Randle had a really good game last night as well. But the thing that still gives me confidence is, like I said, I do understand they were up by as much as 19. I saw that we shot poorly. We still rebounded the ball pretty well, and then we tried to play Hacker Robinson at the game, and he was hitting free throws. So I mean, they played a really good game. It was nothing we could do last night. They got hot. They had 40 free throws. We got into foul trouble early. It wasn't much we could do. It wasn't much we could do last night. They had a night where they balled out, but like I said, I still feel confident. I mean, their bench only gave them about 10 points. That's not going to do well. And plus, Tomo, this is something you used to say. The Dogs said we was going to win the 6 anyway. I said we was going to win the 6, so I'm not worried. Miami in 6. Let's get it. T-Nation.
For somebody report, can you hear me? Reporting live from Cabo, since Dave want to keep talking about that. The reason why I played to stop the cap drop is because we know you capping, man. Of course the Knicks played a great game, but they're going to lose. You sat on the show and said, look, man, Miami can go up there, lose game 5, and we're going to come back down here and close it out. So no worries. Hakuna Matata. That's what Dave was saying on the show. So that's why, of course, they're going to come out and play a good game. You have no choice. Brunson did what a championship caliber S player is supposed to do. This might be my last game of the season. Don't take me out. I'm going down swinging. And that's exactly what he did. Game started off normal. As the series has been going, Heat came out blazing. Knicks cut the game on you like, oh, well, the Knicks gonna nick again. Here we go. Then they went on a run. Something about going back home helped the Knicks shots fall. Because literally when they went Miami, those buckets that they need to at least go ahead or keep the flow of the game going, momentum flowing at least towards their way, wasn't happening. Those shots weren't dropping. Joe almost got a brand new mansion the way the Knicks were shooting in Miami. They came back to New York and said, we leaving the bricks down in Miami, okay? Y'all know what I mean. And they brought him back up to New York and they hit everything. So 38 for Brunson. Randall. Devin came on here, did an official apology. And literally the next day he said, what you apologizing for? I can still play when I feel like it. And that's what he did. Duncan Robinson showed up. That's why that game looked a little closer than it was. The others for Miami continues to show up every single game. That's why I say it's over. New York, you did what you're supposed to do to keep your name afloat, but you're done, son. And I picked y'all.
I don't think it's over, y'all.
Oh, let's go.
Let me ask you this, Dave. What's the difference between, because you said, we almost came back. What's the difference between when they won this last game versus the last game y'all won?
They're shooting. They're shooting that better.
But I'm saying it's the same type of game. They had control of the whole game, but it was even worse. Y'all had control of that whole game, but y'all kept it at bay like at 10 points. They would bring it down to 7, y'all would answer. Y'all kept responding like they did with y'all yesterday. Now, the difference between what they did and what y'all did was, I thought Gabe Vincent would be able to guard Jalen Brunson. I was 100% wrong. Jalen Brunson is legit, straight up, scorching Gabe Vincent, Kyle Lowry, Caleb Martin. He made Caleb Martin do a 360, but Bam stayed in with a block. The only reason why Jalen Brunson is missing, because he just missing. Every shot he's taking is for real. It's a good shot. Like nobody's doing good on him at all. And what he did, Thibodeau did, he playing grounds more. He's a shooter. So when he's on the floor, he spaces the floor out like crazy. So that helps a whole lot. It opens the floor up for Jalen Brunson. And a reason why you should be a little worried, Julius Randle had his best game of the playoffs. He's had his best game. The reason why y'all been beating them and the reason why the Knicks has been struggling, period, is because Julius Randle hasn't been playing well.
Stop the cap.
Now we see how the Knicks could look if Julius Randle played well. Because Brunson is going to bring his game to the table. We want to know what Julius Randle going to do. And the fact that Jalen Brunson was willing to play the whole game tells me how bad he wants to beat y'all, how bad he wants to win in the series, how much of a leader he is, which I respect. And I know you said Jimmy only had 14. I mean, they did a good job on Jimmy. You got to give them credit. You can't. It wasn't like Jimmy had an off game. They did a good job on Jimmy. So
they've been having a good job with him all series, but he still has scored buckets. The only time he scored under 20 the entire playoffs. So
hey, there it is. All good things got to end someday, right? Just like y'all shooting. Remind me how y'all shot in the regular season.
I said we were terrible. We were 27 to lead
right?
in 3-point percentage. I said that.
But you said like, we shot back. Like this is nothing. We used to this. This is y'all reverting back to who y'all really are. Y'all been playing on some type of high all playoffs. So I did pick y'all to win in 7 because I think Miami's got a better coach. I think Spo. But this could well go to game 7. Don't underestimate your opponent. You came in here on high beat or jolly. I'm saying like, sit down, be humble. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. That's all I gotta say. Because you say y'all rebounded good too. They beat y'all 50-34. That don't look good to me at all. So they came to play, and I think that it's gonna be a hard-fought game 6. They ain't going out.
Gonna be. I didn't say we was gonna blow them out. Did I come in here and say that we was gonna blow them out in game 6? I just said we was gonna win. I don't care if we win by 1 point. I don't care if we win by 2. I don't care if we win by 10. We're gonna win game 6. I'm telling you that right now. I'm snapping it. We can. Anyone want to put a bet out there? You want to call the front runner? That's fine with me. I just have confidence in my team. I know we're gonna win game 6 at home. I'm not worried about it.
And Joe, you also gotta remember the Knicks and their high turnover clip. Like they can't do that going down in Miami because if they go down in Miami and they turn the ball over the way they are and the way they were shooting in Miami, they're losing that game. Like,
and Jimmy said he's ready. He's also ready to play 48 minutes if he has to. All he knows is we're gonna win. When Jimmy guarantees a win, just book it.
I mean, he guaranteed a win against the Lakers in the bubble.
Come on now. He was
I mean,
by
he
himself for
made
real.
a statement. I want to see a statement.
I got you. That was the bubble. This is different.
I mean, the bubble, you had a better chance. Normally, the worst team got a better chance to win the bubble because there's no crowd, there's no pressure.
Right. It's funny that you say that because all 4 of the teams that were in the conference finals are still playing right now.
Okay.
Which is everyone said that the bubble was easy, but the Lakers are alive. They're leading that playoff series right now. Miami's leading this series as the 8th seed.
Okay.
We're the lowest seed in the playoffs left right now, and we're leading that series. The Nuggets are beating Phoenix right now, and it looks like they're going to beat them because, I mean, it's just KD and Book. They have no DeAndre, no CP3. That's pretty much done. The only thing that's different right now is that the Celtics are down. But all of them are right there. All of them have a chance to make it to the conference finals.
Can I ask you a question? All right. What happened to those 4 teams a year after the bubble?
They all were terrible.
Exactly. That's my point.
Joe, they played longer than anybody else. What you mean?
You're trying to compare the teams
longer than everybody else, Joe.
You're trying to compare to the teams in 2023 to the 2020 bubble team like it's the same exact team. This is all y'all got whole new teams. All
it's
y'all
different,
do
but it's different. But they're all
that foundation from that foundation from Miami is still there.
At least I can say the foundation of Miami is still pretty much the same. The only thing is Jay Crowder's not there.
Yeah,
like
same
now,
thing with Miami.
Jay Crowder, Andre Iguodala, and Myers Leonard is not there. That's it. Everyone else is pretty much still there. Gabe Vincent was there.
Go ahead.
Gabe Vincent was there. Jimmy Butler was there. Tyler Hero was there. Tyler Hero's out.
Yeah, I got you.
Oladipo was there.
I got you on that. I mean, y'all road is different. I mean, y'all playing the Knicks right now. First of all, it's the second round of playoffs. We still gotta get to the 4th round. The Nuggets got better since the bubble. Jokic is 100 times better since the bubble. The Lakers were good regardless. Like they could have won outside the bubble. And I'm not even faulting the bubble for you, which y'all run. I'm just telling you that y'all had a better chance to win in the bubble against the Lakers because y'all were the worst team. If that same Miami team and that same Lakers team played in front of a crowd, it wouldn't have been that close. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Because Tyler Hero played better in the bubble. Kendrick Nunn played out of his mind in the bubble. And you don't want to come on the show about Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson looking like the next J.J. Redick from Duke. and now he looking like, what's that dude name from New York Knicks when the gentleman
he's played different this time in the playoffs. He's getting PT. He's played a lot better this time.
Hey,
but I do know what I've been saying about Duncan Robinson, and I have what I've been saying has been true. Y'all can say what you want. I made my apology, Heat Nation, already, but what I was saying was true. Duncan Robinson was playing terrible before the playoffs this year. So
get that bubble contract.
And I got one more thing about you talking about that bubble, right? You forget, Mr. We're gonna talk about him in a minute, but Mr. iPhone, he had 4 months to heal. So if that same Lakers team wasn't in the bubble, AD probably wouldn't have been there.
Okay, we're banking on him being injured. Even without AD,
that's not a bank. That's not a bank.
Even without AD, I mean, I'm probably still picking the Lakers because LeBron was a different LeBron. LeBron was still prime LeBron in 2020.
And we had two major injuries in that finals too, Joe. You forget about that. Dragic and
Bam went down. But I still think fully healthy, y'all want to beat the Lakers, bro. I'm sorry. I was rooting for y'all, but y'all want to beat the Lakers fully healthy. And the people that got hurt, please tell us, please remind us who the people got hurt. Who got hurt again? Everybody, he said they lead the score. Dragic. I mean, come on, bro. I know he let y'all scoring, but was he y'all top 3 player? No.
PJ Tucker wasn't on the team in the bubble.
Yeah. No, I think he just throwing that at you because he got.
Yeah, I know. It's okay, J-Mo. You got him. We discussed this already.
But he was all right. Hey, David, I had to. It's been a while since we've been at it. I had to throw a jab at you in this segment. It's been a while.
It's all good.
Look, I knew I was gonna throw a jab at you. I had to get ready. I watched the Clippers and Suns segment of the video again. Get ready for you today. All right.
You see, I was prepared. So it's all good. It's all good.
But
I'm just glad you're back.
After saying that, I still got y'all winning this 7. Oh my God, I still got y'all winning. But come on, Tibbs, man, come on, Tibbs. And y'all lose on you.
Joe.
Tibbs is getting out coached by maybe. Say no. I still think Steve Kerr the best coach in the league, but Exposure is making a case because he's doing a lot with less.
No, bro, it's probably Expo. It's probably Expo.
It's a close one between Curry and Spo, but Spo doing it with a band of others. So I see why you say that.
A band of
It's
bandits.
just Jimmy. It's literally Jimmy.
Jimmy and the
Bam.
others.
I'll give Bam his respect. So I'll say Jimmy and Bam.
Yeah, Bam has stepped up in this series for sure.
But Joe, don't you banking on Tibbs? Don't put your house. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even say go that far. Don't put a penny on it. All right, just watch the game.
Yeah,
just watch the game, man.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see tomorrow. Let's
see.
go, New York. New York.
Hey,
when you root for New York, you're bound to lose. I'm just telling you. When you root for New York, you're bound to lose.
Look, okay, all right. Another update about the Celtics game, but I'm gonna tell y'all about next. All right, next topic. We gotta talk about the other game that happened last night. Golden State Warriors also forced a game 6 back in LA. They beat the Lakers yesterday, and a lot of stuff happened in that game. So, Tomo, you gonna kick us off? You picked the Warriors to win, so did I. So, what happened, and what do you expect to happen in the future with the series?
I was looking for my. I don't got my ice pack.
Oh, come on, stop it.
I don't got my ice pack, man. Sheesh. You know what happened? You know what happened? That championship pedigree. Every time the league says we're done, they said the dynasty of the Warriors is done. Anytime the media or the fan base outside of the Warrior Nation come out and say, well, this will be the last game. This dynasty is done. Clay is what? We might have to agree with that one because Clay hasn't been showing up. We may have to agree with that. But when you talk about everybody else, Steph Curry and Draymond Green and Steve Kerr say, who done? Who? Not us. Not us, because we're going to go down swinging. The King series, Draymond showed up and gave you a 20-point, 25-point game when they needed him right off of the, you know what I'm saying? You say, hey, I'm not just the vocal leader. I'm not out here just doing the Drew Hill stump. Like, I'm going to show y'all that I can do it when it's time to do it. Steph said, I'm going to give you a trip dub, whatever you need for us to win this game. I'm going to do it. That's what happened last night. LeBron was coming in there. They walked in. They said, man, you know what? I finally got this monkey off my back. I'm going to get these boys out of here, and I'm going to move on. And he forgot. Or maybe he didn't forget. Maybe everybody else around him forgot that they are the Golden State Warriors. They are the Dubs. And they're going to go get this dub. You see the title, Kerry Vanner Dubs, because he came out there and said, look, trip dub, dub, Draymond, we going to get it. 20 points from Draymond. You get a triple-double from Steph Curry. Meanwhile, Clay, yo, hey, I don't want to say you washed. I didn't even like the debate or the statement when it came out. But when it's time to show up, bro, you need to show up. Like, Steph is literally out here just making things happen. Kiddie Poole showed up and made some plays, which was cool. But the Lakers walked out there. They thought the Warriors was going to give up, and it's not happening. And that's what happened last night. I don't think this. I want the Warriors to win. I said the Warriors going to win it in 6. They're going to win that next game. It's going 7. It's about to get ugly. Dave.
No, I'm gonna go second.
Oh.
Sorry, they had a gun.
Hey, you can tell Joe was ready.
Listen, David, you got to start depending on showing up before 10 a.m. for free. I got in the cut line. I paid that dub. You feel me? I paid that dub. And I ain't got no dress clothes on. I actually got a dress shirt. But I ain't got no shoes on. You feel me? But look, Steph Curry owes Bron. He owes Bron.
What do you owe?
Now look, one thing we didn't talk about yet. I know you made a joke about it. AD's questionable from this game. Right? Probable. Ooh, that's even worse. So if he doesn't play, it is worse, right? Probable.
No, that's better.
Oh, I'm tripping. Okay.
That's an upgrade, Joe.
I'm talking about AD, so either one is worse. Honestly.
So look, like the third team All NBA. Hey, let's go. Sorry, I got distracted.
My man Darren back.
Oh, you weren't on here. My bad.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Darren, a Cowboy fan.
Okay. All right. Come on. Now you throw me all off. Now I got poison in my head now. Come on, man. So look. All right. So he owes LeBron. Now, if AD doesn't play, you know what I don't want to hear? Oh, the only reason why the Warriors supposed to game 7 because AD. Did we not forget Draymond didn't play game 6 either? right? So that's why he didn't play game 5. So what happened yesterday was this: the Warriors defended without fouling. They defended the Lakers without fouling. That's what every coach talks about. Defend without fouling. The Lakers shot 15 free throws, so did the Warriors. The free throw line been so lopsided all series because we all know the Warriors, they attempt the least amount of free throws in the NBA, while the Lakers shoot the most free throws in the NBA while allowing them least amount of free throws in the NBA. So they weren't able to get to the line. Plus, in the first half, AD kept them afloat the whole time. And once again, second half, guess what happened, y'all? Guess what y'all think happened? AD was involved in the first half. Second half, I thought he was involved like he should have been in the first half. No, he wasn't. Missing. They went away from AD once again. Now, Clay didn't have a good game. Clay did have a good game in game 2, I think. He had 30, so he didn't have a good game in the series. We're looking for Clay to have be in game 6 Clay. He was game 6 last year against Memphis and put him out. We need him like he was in OKC. All right, Steph Curry, people keep saying he didn't have a good game. I mean, he actually did. He just didn't shoot good from the 3-point line. I think he only made like 3 threes out of like 12, something like that. 3 from 12, so 3 from 11. So he didn't shoot good from the 3-point line, but he was still rebounding good. He had like 7 or 8 rebounds. Yes, my man looking like Magic Johnson this series. I see my man throwing these dimes. And we talking about who better. Hey, I don't know, Magic. We see a couple of the highlights of him looking like you, but I don't know who's the highlight looking like Steph.
Hold on now, Magic.
Like, no, Magic's still above Steph, right? He's still above Steph. But I think the Warriors are going to make the 3-1 comeback. I really do. You know, because if you look at how the series gone, the Lakers had 1 blowout game, but they won 2 close games. A poor execution by the Warriors in both games, game 1 and game 3, especially game 3. Game 3, the Warriors had game 4. Warriors had full control of that game, and then they fell out their hands at the end of the game because of Lonnie Walker. Come on now, like, are we going to depend on Lonnie Walker to continue to close them out from game to game? No. Y'all saw how he looked yesterday. I think he only had 4 points yesterday. Went back to normal. So I think the Warriors will make this comeback. That was a good win. We all expecting to win yesterday, but I believe they'll make this comeback. But AD's status is very important. I'm curious to see if he's going to play on that.
This is also a series that I'm probably the only person here that picked the Lakers to win this series, but it don't look good. I'm sorry.
21 games.
Lakers. Hey, I know, but it's something in that game that woke up. And you didn't mention this, John. I'm shocked you didn't mention this. But Andrew Wiggins had a really good game that game. Mm-hmm. Draymond had a really good game. Everyone in the starting 5 scored double digits in that game. Not only that, it seems like the Warriors found a weakness in the Lakers offense. And it's not AD, it's not LeBron. It's the person who's been pretty much defending Steph this entire time. Jared Vanderbilt.
Oh,
he scored absolutely nothing in that game.
That's normal.
No, it's not, Joe.
I know, but what I'm saying is in that game, it felt like they forced the ball out of everyone's hands. It was like, nah, make him shoot. He didn't shoot that much, but when he did, it was like, yeah, go ahead, we'll let you do your thing. It's like that LSU that game with South Carolina against Iowa when they let that girl shoot and they waved her off. That's what they're doing to Jared Vanderbilt every single time. They're like, hey, let him do his thing. And LeBron is not playing like LeBron. LeBron has missed some shots that he normally makes. And Joe, I said this before, LeBron needs to not shoot from 3. He's shooting the worst from 3. I said this multiple times on here. He's shooting the worst from 3 from anybody in the last 7 years. LeBron, you got to do more in the paint. And if AD don't play, just like Joe said, I don't want to hear no excuses either. Because the Warriors has won a game without Draymond Green. You got to be able to win a game without him. You still got other players in there that can help you out. You still got Mo Bamba. You still got
he hurt.
But I'm just naming the players. So you still got other players. You still got Rui that's there. Rui has helped out in some games. You got some players there. Yeah. You traded these players. You still got Schroeder. You still got D'Lo. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. If y'all want Yeah, I'm telling the Lakers right now. If you do not win Game 6, you're not winning Game 7. You have to
You're
win
done,
Game 6.
son.
Have to win Game 6. That's the only way. You cannot let the Warriors go on the road and beat you at home and expect to beat them in Game 7 at home. I don't see it happen. Now I still pick the Lakers to win this. I think the Lakers gonna win the series, but I'm not as confident as I was before.
But listen, if I'm rooting for the Lakers, I'm not worried. I don't think nobody expected the Warriors to lose yesterday's game. They went back home, backs against the wall. They're champions. They're going to come out and win that game. The Lakers haven't lost a home game this whole playoffs, so we can't. I mean, you can't panic right now. And there's man right here. We're gonna find out tomorrow.
You gonna have to clip that one.
We will.
Me and Joe said it at the same time. That's a moment right there.
Vanderbilt. He only played 10 minutes, Dave. He wasn't a factor at all because he only played 10 minutes. They ain't worried about him. Vanderbilt hasn't really been playing that many minutes the last couple of games, right? The Lakers figured that out. They're like, okay, he's a liability on the offensive end. We don't really need him for Steph, and Steph's still going to get 30. So let's get him out. All right?
Yeah, I just wanted to throw his name in there because I feel like he shoots horrible.
Also, LeBron James. LeBron James had 25 points. He shot over 50% from the field. And from the three, guess how much he shot? 42%. When you're in the NBA and you got an open three, you better shoot it. Or you coming out sitting next to me. You in the NBA. Unless you're hey, excuse me, my brother. I respect your defense. Cephalosha, something like that. Somebody like that can't shoot. Tony Allen, somebody like that. Then I get it. But in 2023 in the NBA, everybody can shoot, right? Even Matisse Thybulle, when he's open, he's gonna take the three. So if you're open, you gotta shoot it because, first of all, you gotta trust your shot. You gotta have short-term memory. You can't switch your whole game up because you're missing a wide open three. So LeBron, let that thing fly. Keep shooting that thing. But Dave, if I were room for the Lakers, I ain't worried. The only thing I'm worrying about is AD. Is AD playing that? If AD playing, I'm confident the Lakers gonna win if I'm a Laker fan.
He's probably. They say he's gonna play. They say he'll play.
So yeah, if he play, I'm a Laker fan. I'm like, we got this. First of all, they up 3-2. The Warriors gotta win 2 games. That's the Lakers. But I'm going with the Warriors. Not saying all that.
It's over.
Yeah. So, let's go to our next topic. All right. So our next game. Woo, it's a big one right here, y'all. It's a big one. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I picked the Warriors to win yesterday, but the Lakers winning the series. Okay.
Before we really address them, I got Kev. Yesterday in the NBA chat, you said Kev put up a comment saying that he put in the chat. It was like, "Hey, if the Lakers lose this game, it's gonna be scary," but we brushed it off. We were saying you were basically trying to blame LeBron. You gonna say the world was gonna say if they lose, it's on LeBron, and we were like, "No,
they not. No. This is not on LeBron at all."
That was one. And I think his other statement was, do you think the pressure swings from the Warriors to the Lakers if they lose this game? I think that's what he's alluding to. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, but that's what I remember, Kev. I just want to bring that up.
Real quick, though. This is why I asked for the people, everybody that's NBA fans. If we're not going to give LeBron the fault for they lose, we can't give him the major credit if they win. It don't go both ways. Because everybody keeps saying Bron about to put out Steph, Bron about to put out the Warriors, Bron about to put out the Dynasty. Ain't nobody mentioning Anthony Davis, who's been their best player all playoffs. Because LeBron's the face of the Lakers, he's absorbing all the credit, which is fine. But if you're going to do that, you also got to give the blame to LeBron. You can't say, oh, you can't expect LeBron. AD got to be the best player. He can't eat cake and eat it too.
It depends on how they lose. If LeBron show up,
I don't think it depends on how they lose at all. Because AD has been, when they win, it's because of AD. It's because AD's balling out. AD's playing great on both ends of the floor. So whether they lose or not, it should be on AD's shoulder. If they win, it's because of AD. If they lose, it's because of AD. It has nothing to do with LeBron. LeBron shouldn't get no credit if they win because LeBron has he scored over 30 in the playoffs yet?
Huh?
LeBron?
Has LeBron scored over 30 in the playoffs yet? Well, maybe once or twice.
Yeah. I think he scored 30 in the L. One of the L's they took, I think, or 28. Or 28. He had 25 last night, though.
But we all know who's been the leading scorer throughout the entire playoffs. It's been AD. When AD plays his game, they win the game. whether LeBron plays the game or not. But what I'm saying is, when they win, it's because of AD, not LeBron.
I got you.
That's what I was gonna say that too.
Oh, you mean against Memphis? Oh yeah. I'm thinking about the series. My bad. He definitely had more than 30 in the play.
Yeah, I'm about to say I do remember the 30-point game against Memphis. I do remember that.
But LeBron's still playing well though. He's still
I'm not saying he's playing terrible. He's still playing well, but he's not playing the LeBron-esque that we're used to in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying.
It's probably the most nice things you heard me say about LeBron ever in your life, right? Pre-show, on the show. And forever, I'm not a LeBron hater. I mean, I just don't think he's a GOAT. All right, so let's go next.
I understand that. But yeah, no, I was saying exactly what Dave was saying. Because of how AD's played, if AD has a bad game and they lose, it's on him.
He gets killed every time.
Yeah, Kev, we know what it is when it comes to the media, but we the new media. We're not gonna push what they say.
I tell them again, man.
We push what we see. We see that it's not LeBron, it's AD. It's AD or bust, pretty much. It's not LeBron.
And he know that. That's why he looked sad when AD was holding his face. He was on the bench like, man, I ain't gonna be able to do this without him. It's gonna get ugly. Rude. Step it up.
LeBron has been hooping, yeah. But hey, when you got the goal combo with that blame, it's different. Yeah, that's true.
I get it. Yeah,
he's like 90 years old, bro. He's like 90.
That's what I'm like.
Tom Brady to take the Bucks to the Super Bowl last year.
Like somebody, I forgot who said it. Somebody in the chat said, if Steph beats LeBron, you got to take LeBron off Mount Rushmore. That's OC. Like LeBron,
that's OC.
LeBron is solid. He's solidified. Nothing he can do to hurt his legacy. Now, one thing he could do to hurt his legacy, though. Y'all want to hear it before we go for it? This one thing that can happen to get him out the GOAT conversation. Get him away from Michael Jordan. If he wins another ring and doesn't win Finals MVP.
I think
that's a really good.
That won't happen.
That's a good take because I think if they make the finals, if they make it and they win it, AD's gonna be the Finals MVP. Not LeBron.
Unless AD do what he did against Miami and take a back seat.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
media. The media gonna find a way to probably get that.
Stephen A. Oh my God. Oh, sorry. Listen, I ain't trying to.
Next time.
All right, let's go next, y'all. All right, so. Now let's talk about the games that's coming on tonight. Oh, you know what, guys? Hey, ignore that date on the top, please. Let's get this out here. You know, that was yesterday, 2 days ago. We in today is May 11th. All right. So today's game, 76ers versus the Boston Celtics. Game 6, Philly winning Boston. Smacked them up. Now they got a chance to close out the series in Game 6. Dave? Oh, is this me? It's on me. Okay.
It's on you, my guy. On you.
I picked the Celtics to win in 5, y'all. In 5.
Not so average, huh?
Listen. Yeah. Now, first, let me say this. I would happily be okay being wrong in this series. Somebody that asked me in the chat and said, who do you want to, this after the first round was over, who do you want to see win the championship? I said the Warriors or the 76ers. Because Steph Curry, my favorite player, obviously. And my brother J-Mo is a 76ers fan. And, you know, we talk all the time. He's excited right now. I'm pushing for him to win a championship. He never witnessed his team win a championship. I want to be there to celebrate with him, all right?
Where's that energy in the NFL when I haven't seen my team? It's all good. Go ahead. Keep going.
Hey, I understand why you're going to say
it. That's what I gotta say. All right. Your teammate, I got no sympathy for you.
I was about to say the same thing. Okay? I was about to say the same thing, then I forgot. We in the same.
Yeah, you're Cowboys.
Yeah, Tomo, you definitely know I want to see y'all up there. But it's all. But I want to see.
I want to see all my NFC.
Go ahead, Joe. You got it.
They won't clip this one up. I sit for the people in the back. I see.
All right. So now that's that. Now I said all that. Boston Celtics. Listen up closely.
Yeah, done.
Y'all literally have the best roster in the NBA. Y'all have the most switchable pieces. Y'all have a lineup, no matter who you're playing. If the coaches want to get fancy and switch their lineup, y'all have a lineup to counter that, to match up with them while maintaining shooting, defense in all 5 positions, and scores that can score on all levels. They are the only team in the NBA that has that. Only team that will always have shooting, defense, and 2 prolific scorers on the floor. Only team. And y'all going out like this? Now, I thought Missoula was going to be a great coach. But Missoula, man, y'all look soft. I remember the Celtics last year, we were comparing to the Detroit Pistons. Remember that? Remember they roped out KD and Kyrie? Then they went into Giannis, and they was hacking Giannis. Giannis was getting charges called on him. He was going to a line million times. It was free throw after free throw. That was a physical team. Then they play Miami, who's also a physical team. We like, man, it's gonna be a physical series. And yes, it was a physical series.
Sure
y'all
was.
play Golden State, another physical series. And I'm watching y'all against Philly. Yesterday was the first time. Not yesterday, 2 days ago was the first time when I watched Game 5. When I looked at Philly, and I said, man, they look way better than Boston. How I felt about Boston versus Philly, like, man, Boston gonna beat Philly. That's how I felt about Philly versus Boston. You get what I'm saying, right? Philly, I felt about Philly, they gave me a vibe like success now on that level. That's the vibe they gave us. And Tom, what you sipping on, Tom? That's what my asked in the they said that's a fine. But anyway.
Yeah, I cut my camera off now.
So that's my thing. Like I don't get what's up with the Celtics, man. They look soft right now. That's what's different. They ain't offensively. Now offense going up and down, but yes, last year their defense was A1. Defense was incredible. Best defense in the league. And this year they look super soft, and they got the same players, but you added Michael Brogdon. Y'all supposed to be more gritty, but y'all not. And one thing I like about what Doc Rivers said, he said, contest the threes, don't foul, and get every loose ball. Because all the Celtics want to do is what, y'all? Shoot threes. Which I'm okay with. But you got to be physical on the defensive side. Now, show my comment. I think Philly, this is about Dino Blaze. I think if Philly gets past Boston, they're going to the finals. I mean, I think we all think that.
Not Dave.
Listen, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, Butler the movie. I got a Butler in the other room. 6 and 5. But look, anyway, look.
He called him a Butler. Hey, go ahead, man.
All right. My thing is this. My issue with 76ers was Doc Rivers, who y'all, we can't be crowning him yet because Doc gave us a lot of 3-1 leads, some 3-2 leads too. He's capable of dropping these last 2 games, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And James Harden. But boy, oh boy, that boy James Harden looking legit, looking like Houston James. So if James Harden continue not to play bad, he don't got to be a 40-point James Harden. Just don't play bad. They're going to beat the Celtics. So I had the Celtics bounce back after saying all that. They are in panic mode. I remember this last year against Milwaukee Bucks when they went into Milwaukee and Tatum had the best game of his playoff career. And they turned around and forced a game 7. So I think the Celtics will do that. But if they don't, this would be worse than Milwaukee to me because Giannis got hurt. We all expected the Celtics to go past Philly this round. So that's my take on that.
Can I address this comment first before I go? We don't care about the Eagles, Kev, okay? Get that out your head. You're not a 76ers fan, so get that out your head, all right?
Listen.
No, Joe.
Okay,
Joe.
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, just allow me to do that. Y'all have a partnership right now, so y'all keep it
until
like
the
that.
simulation, man. Until the simulation.
Plus you're on air. You're on air. So
Yeah. That's the
don't let them
last
clip
thing
you
we
up.
need,
Don't let them clip you up.
I said I was doing the same thing. I counted to 10.
It's all good. But now, I agree. I actually think the Celtics will win and force a game 7. But I will be happy if they lose. I will be happy if I do not like the Celtics whatsoever. I picked them to win the series, but trust me, I'm not rooting for them at all. I'm rooting for one, Joel Embiid has become one of my favorite players to watch, just because of what he's able to do on the floor. He's one of the few big men that has great footwork. He can do whatever he wants down low. He can shoot. He can shoot from mid range. He can shoot from the 3. Great free throw shooter. I like watching him play. Watching him and Jokic play is one of my favorite things to see in the NBA.
The comment. Continue.
Oh, but I want to play Boston because I want Jimmy to get his get back against Boston. I just want to see Jimmy go crazy and beat them in 7. That's exactly what I want. I want to see that happen because we lost in 7 at home to them yesterday. With last year with Jimmy missing a 3. At the moment where I felt bad, but after I watched it, I felt like, okay, I get it. It's Jimmy. He was probably tired. He wanted to do whatever he can to hurry up and get this game over with, and he felt like he had a good shot. But man, Joe, you're right. Philly is playing way more physical than they are. Playing a lot more physical, and they're forcing a lot of turnovers. Marcus Smart needs to not. He at the end of the game, don't give it to Marcus Smart. You might not even want him in the game. Put Malcolm Brogdon out there. Don't give it to Marcus Smart. And just so you know, hashtag free JB. Free JB. Hashtag free JB. He is now all an NBA player. In order to keep them two, you gotta pay them combined about $620 million just to keep both of them.
They got it.
You got the money, but are you going to do it? That's what I want to know. Are you going to do it? I say free JB, let JB walk, or get some pieces for him, and see what Tatum can do by himself. Because Tatum has the talent to be the dog. He has all the talent to do that, but Jaylen Brown has the attitude. And he has the aggressiveness. He does whatever he can to make sure he plays like his life depends on it. But to me, I feel like it's the same thing how you said, Joe, how you said it about AD not being in the game plan when it's needed. Mazzulla has done that a few times with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown needs to be involved a lot more. He's getting his shots up, but I feel like at the end of the game, instead of putting it in Tatum's hands, because he doesn't have that mentality, put it in Jaylen Brown's hands, because I feel like he's going to – in that series last year against Miami, Jaylen Brown made a lot of key plays to be able to beat us in that series last year. And I feel like he has the capabilities of doing that this time too. Now, James Harden and everyone else in Philly has been playing really well. I don't think anyone expected James Harden to play as well as he did. So this is, to me, this is the best series I've watched so far because no one expected the Philly to be up other than J-Mo, of course, because he's 10 toes down with his team. But
10 toes down.
This could go either way. Hey, Boston, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Boston? You on watch. You on the road in Game 6, and you're down 3-2. Are you going home? I mean, you're going home either way. You either going to go home and play a game or you going home and join Cancun. You choose.
Can't spell Cancun without a C.
That's facts.
You can't spell inconsistency
without a C.
There you go. Can't, man, and that's what's going on right now. 2 C's, they done. I picked the Celtics to win this one, right? Mm-hmm. And remember, we came on the show and we were like, well, who has more pressure to win Game 3? And you two were like the 76ers because, all the expectations and this, that, and the third. And I said Boston. And you all were like, nah, Tomo, it's not the series. It can't be that. I picked Game 3 because of where we are today. They needed to win that game. Boston has been so inconsistent. Inconsistencies. We even had it as a title. It's just need to be their name. We literally earlier in the show, if you haven't watched, go back. We're going to chop it up, but go back and watch when we talked about the bubble. And we talking about some of these teams that were in the bubble, and we talking about the foundation. Miami's foundation from the bubble is still here. The Celtics foundation from their last coach and that final run is still here. They added a key piece in Brogdon. So you would think at least, right? We say Mazzulla's a rookie coach, but you would think at least that foundation of players can get you one game. The Warriors have that mentality where it's like, okay, we know we're down and out, but as players, as a team, we can get one game. So if Steve Kerr go MIA, we can find a way to win at least one game. Boston, you were at home. You had to win one game. They may be, as a team, they may be more inconsistent than Anthony Davis and James Harden put together. As a team, that's just how Boston is acting. Do I think they're gonna win this next game? The way their stock go up and down, they like a penny stock. The way it goes up and down, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm picking the 76ers to win this game because, for one, they shocked me. I picked them to only win 2 games. They won 3. Lil Baby wasn't even at that last game.
He gonna be there this game.
You know he is. So, hey, if Micah show up, you know that it's over. He gonna sprinkle some of that cowboy smut dust, as Kev OG would say, and they gonna win that one. But yeah, Boston, you have to do something. And everything you all just said about Jason Tatum reminds me of his idol and model, Bradley Beal. You have all the intangibles to be that dog. We know you can do it. We've seen it. You did it literally last year. You had to check KD, Giannis. You went up against Steph. You had to slow down Jimmy at some point too to get there. But where is it? Something has to be done. And I can't put it all on Mazzulla. Like, he's a rookie coach. That team, the foundation, the chemistry, y'all should have enough to go in that locker room and make something happen. You're not the Memphis Grizzlies. There's some vets there that's been in this. There's no excuse.
But
good point, Tomo.
The leadership is coming from who, though? Are we giving that to Marcus Smart?
That's the problem.
Real quick, J-Mo said something. I'm going to give J-Mo a shout out. J-Mo, I didn't come up with this. I was on the phone with J-Mo earlier, and he said this. He's not on the show today. This is what he said, and it makes so much sense. He said, the Celtics do not have that guy that goes, all right, y'all, chill out. Slow down. Chill out. Slow the game down. Get everybody in order. Relax. And then make a play to stop momentum. They have nobody like that. He mentioned all the playoff teams. The Lakers got LeBron James. Obviously, can do that. The Nuggets got Jokic. And Jamal Murray does that. Comes at the court, slow it down. Well, right. Who else you got? Miami Heat. Come on now. Do I got to talk David, right?
Because he's just slow.
All right. Then you got
you got a few players in Miami, but
I had to take
the Warriors got Draymond Green. They got Steph Curry.
They got Clay.
All right. No, Clay ain't slowing down. Swing the ball. He's shooting at them.
Yeah, but you got Iggy on the bench too, so you still got to count him because Iggy's.
No, I'm talking about somebody that's in the game that's going to like slow down everything.
Yeah.
And then you look at Philly. Philly got James Harden. That's all James Harden does. Like, he slowed everything down.
And PJ Tucker.
I'm talking about.
He's like slowing the down.
I'm talking about like a point. Like somebody's that's gonna.
Okay. When the transition is happening, I got you.
He also mentioned this. All the teams Chris Paul been on have been good clutch teams because he settles the situation. Like, he know how to how to calm everybody down. He's a true point guard. So they don't have nobody over there. And you think it would be Marcus Smart. He's been here long enough in these situations. And he's not that guy. So that's what they're missing. And Udoka showed you that Udoka was a parent to these people last year. He was a parent. Now the parent is gone. These kids, not literally kids, but they're not ready to take over the household yet. Because we thought Mazzulla could just step in. And they could prove it today. They're not there because they were in the same situation in round 2 last year. So we got to give them an opportunity to respond today.
Yeah, they got an opportunity, but that's what I was alluding to. Who's the leader? I mean, are we going to give it to Al Horford because he's been there? But I mean, I guess, but not really. And then definitely not Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart makes a lot of bad decisions, so I wouldn't give it to him either. And I don't think I've given Kyle Lowry his respect since the playoffs have started. I've given him his respect because Kyle Lowry is a leader. I mean, he's been there. He's a champion. He knows exactly what it takes, and he stepped up this playoffs. So Kyle Lowry, for us, it's Kyle Lowry and Jimmy Butler. They're gonna do whatever they need to do to slow the team down and get the team ready. But for Boston, we got to really ask, who is that person? You can't say it's Brogdon. Brogdon makes great decisions, but is he that leader? No, he's coming off the bench. So you can't really say he's the leader.
And sometimes the two players that we're talking about has to do it. I really feel like Jaylen Brown wants to do it, but he's also like,
they haven't given him the keys.
I don't believe in me at times. So
they don't. They've tried to trade him multiple times, so they don't believe in him like they believe in Tatum. Tatum is the only player that's been untouchable.
That's true.
All right, let's move on to our next game. Last game of the night. Denver Nuggets versus Phoenix Suns. In Phoenix, every home team won so far. Denver's up 3-2, blew them out in game 5. Now they had an opportunity to close it out today. So, David, what's going to happen today?
In the words of Tomo,
Yeah, done, son.
You picked the Suns.
I know I picked the Suns. I don't feel. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I am just like Blaze just said, and me and Blaze want Phoenix to win. We right here. We brothers. We want. We see it, but
we should have known that pick wasn't gonna work. We should have known.
Hold up, man. Hold up. Don't do my man Blaze like that.
No, I'm saying that sometimes when
you're right.
two folks in the chat go back and forth, sometimes you can come together and the greater good happens. Sometimes
and it don't work.
Only you and Carl, it works on, right?
Sadly,
y'all in trouble right now.
Nah, we got this. We got this.
Yeah, but
and me and Kev, we came together one time.
They don't have enough. They don't have enough. They just don't have enough. It's literally KD and D Book or bust. Mm-hmm. And now you don't have DeAndre Ayton on there. I mean, he wasn't really there anyway.
Okay.
But now he ain't there. He ain't there. Chris Paul's not there. Now they play a lot. I still feel like they play a lot better without Chris Paul being on the floor. Now I understand Chris Paul is a really good point guard. He can spread the ball around, but I feel like the shooting changed when he got there, and KD and Book is able to really focus on handling the ball and playing their game the way that they want to. Now, I think that they have a slight chance to still win. I mean, like you said, Joe, every home team has won this game in the series, so it's possible that they can win this game. KD, but I still think KD and D Book is going to have to go crazy. They're capable of doing it, and they've done it already. But it's like no choice. You can't score just 20, 25 each. You can't score 50 plus points between each other and expect to win this game, because I don't see it happening. Who on that bench is really going to show up? Is Landry Shamet going to have another game where he scores 14 in the fourth? Is TJ Warren going to give you 15 off the bench? Is Terrence Ross going to get heavily put in the game? I don't know. I haven't seen it that much. Now we've seen it twice, but it's not consistent. Monty Williams, you got questioned in the finals because you put freaking DeAndre Ayton on Giannis, knowing that was a stupid decision. Now you don't have DeAndre Ayton. You have no one to check Jokic, clearly. That's been obvious this entire series. He's been able to do whatever he wanted this entire series. But it's everyone else now. You got Michael Porter Jr. that had, 19 out of the game. What are you going to do about that, Monty? Y'all messed up by trading away two of your best defenders. And Joe said this. I tried to discount it because you got KD and D Book, but now it's like, all right, where the defense coming from? So I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, even though I said you're done, son, I'm picking the Suns to win this game. I'm picking the Suns to win this game, but I don't like how it looks right now. I don't. Phoenix has to do everything possible to be able to win this game to force the game 7. If not, it is clearly over. Because Denver is just outplaying them, and they got more players on the bench that's able to do more. They don't have, and then the thing is, Phoenix has the players, they're just not using them. They're not using them. TJ Warren has showed you what he's capable of. Terrence Ross can get a bucket at any moment, but you're not using them. You're not using them. You got DeAndre Ayton out there playing like he's me, going up against Jokic. Like, come on, man. It's not gonna work. I mean, and he's out, so maybe it'll work out for you. Maybe it'll work out for you because you got the soft man not playing tonight. So we'll see. We'll see. I pick the Phoenix to win, but I'm not too confident.
We're gonna make this short and simple. The Nuggets got this. I told you earlier when we were picking the series, this is why I had to jump off the bandwagon. It was Monty. It was literally Monty not using the players when it was time to. Bismack Biyombo may come in and slow some people down because that's the wrinkle in the system. But the Nuggets see the end of the tunnel. They done their mining. They got their gold so far, and now they're ready to move on to the next team. When KD got there, I understand why you say you're upset about them trading away their defensive players, but Phoenix was really looking at the bigger picture. I don't think they was thinking about winning it all right now because you can clearly see that the teams that were going into the playoffs can score. You got the Kings up here just running away with over 100 plus, scoring 100 plus per game. And then you got Golden State, who was slowly coming up. So you just knew that the scoring was coming. They looked at the bigger picture and said KD's extended on the contract, so we're going to run with that. But Ayton, you're done, son. Like, Ayton's called out. He called in sick. He said his ribs hurt. He must have been training with Garcia. Joe?
So, look, Dave, all right? Relax, man.
Can you say this comment first? Can you please say this comment?
J-Mo, call him DeAndre Ayton because he always got only 8 points or 8 rebounds.
Wait till he go to Detroit and he get 15 points.
Wow.
Dang. Shout out to Carl. Look, today, you picked the 6 Suns. Relax, man. You all over the place. All right? I don't want you to react over last game. You said, first of all, the home team has won every game. They're going back home. All right? So they played well at home. So they can still win game 6. You also said they battled out CP3. No, they not. Think about it. The last time CP3 played was a closest road game. It was a close road game. It was a low scoring game. Both teams scoring 100 points, and they lost by less than 10 points, I think. But CP3 has never played at home with them. They are better at home because they got living all 2 players, and the bench shows up normally at home. Bruce Brown had 25 last game. That's true, right? The bench does show up at home.
They do. That's true.
You know, and Bruce Brown had 25 the last game. What did he do the game before that? Devin came on here and said that he had a bad game because guess what? Because they was away. So let's pump the brakes, all right? And then DeAndre Ayton. I know DeAndre Ayton can't guard Jokic, but who can? Is it real? Who on that Suns team gonna guard Jokic? So we can't get mad at Monty Williams, all right?
Ayton can't check nobody right now.
And also, Terrence Ross have been getting his minutes ever since he made that adjustment game 3. Terrence Ross, TJ Warren, they've been playing more. Right? I think Ross played like 15 minutes last game. So they
20.
calm
He played
down,
20.
Man. So he played 20. So he is getting used. He had like 10 points right there. So let me ask you this question though. Listen to this, Devin Booker. Woo, this man crazy, right? That boy, something. It's like that's how old people talk. 35.9 points per game in these playoffs, 5.2 rebounds, 7.1 assists, shooting 60% from the field, 51% from 3, 87% from the free throw line. Do y'all think he's having the best playoff? Would y'all say he's probably having the best playoff so far?
Out of everybody playing?
Yeah, probably everybody playing.
Statistically, yeah.
Statistically, yes.
How about I interest you in this? Jokic, who we not talking about at all in the playoffs. 30.6 points per game.
Oh, yeah.
13.1 rebounds per game. 9.5 assists per game, while shooting 53% from the field, 48% from 3. Do y'all know that Jokic, right? Jokic in the playoffs so far, he's first in assists, first in screen assists, first in putback buckets, first in post-up buckets. Also, Jokic in the second round, he's first in points, first in rebounds, first in assists. Jokic is having an incredible playoff run right now. So look, I know everybody's getting love, like Devin Booker getting love, James Harden got love, Embiid getting some love, AD getting love, right? Jimmy Butler getting a bunch of praises. But nobody is talking about Jokic. And he's having the best playoffs so far. So look, I was saying that, I just want to give Jokic a shout out real quick. But I was saying that the Nuggets, they might drop the ball tonight because Phoenix does play well at home. They have a champion team of Kevin Durant, backs against the wall. I can see them winning this game. And I can see the Nuggets closing out in game 7. Or you never know. Whenever you got Kevin Durant on your team, game 7 is always empty. You never know. You have a star player like that. So the Nuggets should close this out, but I'm gonna go with the Suns, y'all, to win this game. Even though I picked the Nuggets in 6.
Sun chips, sun sets, sun kiss. It don't matter. Nuggets winning this game.
Yeah, he's getting it. Hey, I hope you're right because I picked them in 6. All right, so let's wrap this up, y'all. This is a good one. So what I need y'all to do, right? I need y'all to go on Facebook, like the video on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, like the video, click that follow button on Facebook. If you're already on YouTube or not, go on YouTube. like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't. Go on Twitter if you're on Twitter, R2L Sports. Like the tweet because it's a tweet, right? Like it and retweet it, okay? And you can you can quote it and put like fire emoji, put something like that. Hey, tune in, do us a favor, y'all. And then on all 3 platforms, I need you to share it so more people can hear the same content y'all sat here for an hour and listen to. Obviously, you're here for an hour. It's got to be something you like. Share it with somebody else. But when I like something, I share it. All right. So share it with some people, right?
Not my women.
No, not everything. Well, what I like, love is something.
I'm with you on that, Tomo. I'm with you on that.
Hey, like and love is something different. I don't share anything I love. I might share what I like though.
Okay, that's a good cleanup right there.
Yeah. Ladies, sorry, y'all. I'm thinking. So look, also appreciate y'all for using that comment section. Y'all been lit in the comments like always. We appreciate y'all. The show wouldn't be the same without the comments. Shout out to Jerry, who made his debut on Refuse to Lose. Right. Shout out to Carl for tag teaming with Teddy, debuting his show. Chill, Jumbo. BWT. All right, BWT. And it aired last night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's actually on YouTube. You can go and watch it. Each segment is clipped up. Look for the next show to come out Saturday. Might not be live, but the clips will come out Saturday. Had a great episode of baseball. So shout out to y'all. And Dave, one more time, go over those IG chats we have going on.
Man, all I gotta say is, Tay, I seen you in the comments, but you have yet to send me the AFC North roster. I don't know what you're taking so long with, but I already have the NFC East roster. Just send the roster, my guy. That way I can go ahead and make my judgment on who I think will win. So like I'm just waiting on you.
Conference. The more efficient division, you know what I mean?
Just waiting on you. But these chats, we pretty much give you an update on everything. We got the NBA mixing with the WNBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball. Like Joe said, shout out to BWT Baseball with Teddy. It was a great show last night with Teddy, Carl, and Jerry. Jerry made a debut, and now he's in the Refuse to Lose chat, making noise already. Hey, Jerry, you're pretty much rookie of the year, man. You came in, you was on fire in the NFL chat, and now you on fire in the Refuse to Lose chat. So let's get it. And then you got the college football, college basketball, men and women, of course, and then boxing mixing with a little bit of UFC. Got to give a shout out to Devon for the parlay chat. That's his chat, but we got to make sure that we give him some praises for that. And then the Refuse to Lose chat, like I just mentioned a while ago, is the VIP chat. You got to be in all the other chats, not all the other chats, but you got to be in the other chats, one or two of the other chats, and be involved in it as well. And then be involved in the comment section, and you got to be subscribed to the channel at least, of course. FIFA may be next. I mean, that is definitely something that I watch. Soccer is definitely something that I watch pretty often. I don't have the knowledge of it, but I would definitely be interested in having a chat about that, and we talk about that as well. Golf. I don't know about golf. I don't know about that, but hockey is going up. Shout out to was it the Tampa Bay Lightning? They beat the number 1 team, just like Miami beat the number 1 team, but
South Florida stuff.
Yeah. So but one thing I want to mention about the WNBA, y'all got to do something about the WNBA, man. How is it that you have some players that are drafted in the first round and you cut them right after that? You're the WNBA. Now, one thing I can say is I know us men watch the game a lot. But I don't want to say this is a diss, but this is a challenge to the women. This is a sport meant for you. How is it that we are watching the game more than you are? I feel like that's a little bit unfair to your fellow women. You gotta watch them a lot more, support them a lot more than what we do. You said you wanted our support. We're giving you the support that you need, but you got to support yourself as well. WNBA, you got to do something better. You can't just have a 12 woman roster with all these great players that can't play. You just had a girl who was on the 2 girls that were on the LSU championship team that got cut after they got drafted. Was it Taya Cooper, who also played for LSU, who was not on the team? These are great players. Y'all got to do something about that. Something has got to change. So It's a challenge to the WNBA. Change it. Something got to happen.
Hey Dave, piggyback on what you said. There was a statistic that came out of interest by gender of the WNBA. Right, like a diehard fan, 11% of men are fans, 4% of women are fans. The casual fan, 29% are men, 19% are women, and not a fan, 60% are men, 77% are women.
I know you ain't do your doghouse, but WNBA.
My guy, you in the doghouse.
So women, we love our women, but we know, and obviously more men like sports versus women. That got
Yeah.
something to do too. So I'm pretty sure you take the percentage of women who watch the sports, they are killing the men who watch the sports.
Yeah.
So hands down.
And
So
some of the best analysts when it comes
Facts.
to talking sports.
exactly, the
Yeah.
issue is the men, I would say, because most men watch sports, and the reason why women don't have more teams because of the money, the revenue, the views they
Yeah,
get.
that's another thing too. The revenue has to got to change. I think the way the revenue is split is not even either.
But yeah, that could be a whole other content. But part of the revenue is viewership. So a lot of men disrespect the WNBA. You know, they don't watch it. So, and I mean, I ain't always watched WNBA myself until I know somebody got drafted, and then I try to stay focused on that thing all the time now. So, but there's something that got changed, and one person can't change that. That's a collective effort by the whole world, basically. So,
Yeah.
The WNBA All Star
Watch it
game
more.
is what made me watch the game more. I watched one of the All Star games. I was like, oh, this is what's up. And the
and the whole
Mystics
town won.
and the
Yeah,
Mystics
I've been
being better.
I've been following WNBA for a long time. I won't say since it started, but
I'm with that.
I was a big Lisa Leslie fan when she was playing. So I've always followed the WNBA, but it has to be more. Has to be more. The revenue got to change. Something got to change. So
Yeah. All right, let's get these last words in. So look, we've been having this NFC East versus AFC North battle. Commanders, we in here.
we repping out NFC.
Oh, my man, right? Let's go. Hey, Diggs. Hey, listen, I know we uniting right now, but my man, he remember what happened last year. So we're gonna save another time, Tomo.
I got you a compliment. If it wasn't for him, Diggs wouldn't be the player he is. You know,
Hey, you see how the NFC East talk, y'all? Yes, he is. But look, y'all, all I know is for the viewers out there, I want y'all to do us a favor. We're gonna cut this up, turn to a short. If you take all the AFC North, look at all the AFC North, all of the NFC East, and you make a team on each side, Cabano, and they play one game, which team do you think will win? NFC East or AFC North? Also, position by position, who has more starters on the 22-man starting roster, offense and defense, between AFC North and NFC East? Can y'all please put in the comment section on this short or real, whatever you're watching on, and let us know.
yep, let us know. I'm one of the judges. It seems like I'm the only one involved as the judges right now. I'm trying to get someone else to get it, but Coach threw out his own little team. We're like, Coach, no, you're doing the wrong thing. Come on, they supposed to pick it, not you. But look, it's some schedule got leaked already. I know we play the Eagles week 13. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. We play the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. Can't wait for that either. Then we play the Ravens. Carl, I can't wait for that game.
Yeah, for the whole chat.
man.
I can't wait for that game. My goodness. And then Jerry put something up too with the Commanders. So
Let's go, Jerry.
pay up, Jerry. Pay up. Miami Heat, go ahead and close them out in game 6 so we can get ready for Philly or Boston.
I need the Knicks to make something happen, but it's not. We need Dave Big in Cabo with us. He got too much going on. He got beef with everybody in NFL chat. He got Miami turned up. He got the Boston fans going at him.
I got beef in the baseball chat too.
Oh, them Red Sox. See what I'm saying? Look, he on one, man. Ever since the 49ers got put out, man, Dave been on one. But like Joe said, man, we want y'all to keep liking, subscribe, keep the show turning up. Hey, Jerry, Teddy, Jerry, Carl, shout out to y'all. Teddy, welcome to the network. Baseball with Teddy, man. I was tuned in, even though, like I said, man, the Nats ain't doing what they need to do, but it's still entertaining. And to everyone watching right now, man, hit the comments up and let us know that the NFC East has the best team.
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry.
Tell them to bring me my money.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. All right. That's all we have for y'all today, and we'll see y'all next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.